beautiful people, it's YAZTV, and I'm currently in my feelings right now. So this is the best time to get advice from me. I even have clouds on my freaking computer, just clouds for like an hour. So if I don't film for an hour, I'm just gonna stare at the clouds until they're done. So that's how you know we have to get some good advice. So let's do this. Here are the comments of the day. I'm gonna put them up here because you guys are clearly more superior than I am. So thank you for commenting. I know last video my comments are disabled. I don't know why it's doing that, but YouTube, figure that out. Thank you. So today I'm getting relationship advice part 2. If you didn't see part 1, go ahead and check that out, baby.
But anywho,
I do want to give a shout out to It's Anna Aaliyah. Go ahead and subscribe to her channel. The link is down in the description below. She makes really good videos and she's really slept on, so you know, go give some love to the fam. I am starting a clothing line soon, so if you guys just go in the description down below, type in your email, it'll tell you when I launch it. I also have Instagram for it, so you can get a little sneak peek of what clothes I designed. So that's coming soon. It's called Masterpiece You, because you are a freaking masterpiece and you're freaking beautiful. So you know what?
Water on it, watch how I drip. Oh, count it.
Hey, welcome back. How was that intro for you? Is that cute? Should I get a new one? Maybe I should make a new one, but you know, I gotta figure it out. So I asked you guys on Instagram if you guys needed some relationship advice from the last video. Some beautiful people sent me some beautiful responses, and we're gonna go ahead and help you guys out. This is the best time to get advice. By the way, like I said, I'm in my feelings. You know, I'm very passionate right now. I'm very passionate right now. So let's do this. So the first one says, how do I make convos less dry between my crush and I? I feel like a dry conversation is like when you go, hey, what are you doing? Nothing. What about you? Nothing. That's it. How do we make it juicy? How do we make it interesting? In my opinion, I feel like you should ask them stuff about themselves. If you find something that is like relatable to you and something that they love, something like you guys both connect with, you could totally make a conversation about that. Like, oh my god, I'm playing Animal Crossing, and then they're like, send me your friend code, and you're like, wait, you play Animal Crossing? And then they're like, yeah, I do. And I'm like, oh my god, how long have you been playing Animal Crossing? I've been playing Animal Crossing since I was 3 years old. And he was like, oh my god, me too, I used to have a DS. You know, see how that keeps going? Because it's something you're both passionate about. Don't fake it and be like, oh yeah, I love basketball. And then he's talking about basketball, and you're like, Google. Who is Kyrie Irving? Like, don't fake it. Don't fake it. But if you find something that you both are passionate about, make a conversation about that, or something you both relate to, and then you can make a conversation about, that will keep a conversation flowing. And don't just like force yourself and make yourself sound interesting. You just want to like actually just be yourself, be genuine, because eventually if he ends up being your boyfriend, he's gonna find out who you really are anyways. And if you're a crazy, goofy person like me, then just let it out while it's, you know, it's there. So just let it out. You know, if he doesn't like it, it is what it is. Next is, how do you know if a boy likes you? Okay, I wish I had a boy here to tell you, but how do you know if a boy likes you? One, he's always trying to talk to you because duh. Or he could be one of those boys who are distant. Or he could be one of those boys who be like, haha, like, or, oh my god, this day and age, the boys will mess with you all the time. If they're like super annoying and they're always like joking around with you or like making fun of you or pushing you or whatever, I'm like 90% sure that they probably like you. Because, stop. If they're really interested in talking to you and they always answer and they're just like actually interested in talking to you, you can definitely tell if a guy likes you. But don't just jump into things though, because you don't want to seem easy. Boys like to chase, okay? So boys like to chase you at least a little bit, okay? Make them chase you. Don't be easy. Don't be, you know, one of those girls that are just like, oh, you like me? Okay. Like, don't be like that. And another thing is body language. If they're always facing towards you, always trying to like make you laugh, always like laughing at your jokes, or like, it's just body language. So just kind of pay attention more to that. And if they're like more like off, I mean, you could definitely tell when a boy doesn't like you. So just keep that in mind. Next, I want to stop getting so attacked as quick as I do. Any suggestions? I feel you on this one because I do get attached to people really quickly. Something I gotta work on. Shoot. I guess I suggest you mentally backing off a little bit. Because I think that definitely has to do with your mental, because I'm getting attracted to people and then I'm just like, you know, you gotta think, look up from the outside a little more and see if you really, really are interested, invested into this person, and not just get attached, because you will get hurt more if you get attached to people that you shouldn't be attached to. If you're feeling that attached feeling, I don't know, I feel like you should distance yourself a little bit. If you're, that's hard. I don't know. I still have that problem, but I mean, I have to get back to that. How do you impress a girl to like you? How do you impress a girl? In my opinion, I feel like you shouldn't have to impress a girl to like you. She's gonna like you for you. People are attracted to different things. You don't want to just act like you're something you're not to impress somebody. That's what you shouldn't do, because in the end, it's not gonna last. Like, let's say you're like on Instagram showing your money, your cars, your everything, and that's impressive. Like, okay, we're impressed, but then in reality, you're just chilling at your mama house. How long is that relationship gonna last, you know? You don't want to just impress stuff with material things or just try and act a different way. Just be yourself. Honestly, just be yourself. I feel like that's the most impressive thing somebody can do, in my opinion. People really struggle with self-love and actually accepting who they are for other people to accept them, and that's impressive. So, be yourself. Oh no. Girl! Anything about crushing on a dude who's in a relationship? I don't know the situation. But if you like somebody that's in a relationship, I definitely say back off, because you don't want to be a homewrecker. We don't like homewreckers. We don't like homewreckers. And then you also don't want to be a rebound. If he's in a relationship and he really likes that girl, and then you like him, like, if you're just trying to be in that thing that's already happening, you're just gonna be like a piece, you know? Unless he's really invested in you and feel like he should just break up with her at that point. Yeah, you don't want to just be that extra piece that comes in, because if he breaks up with her and then you're like, okay, I like you, that's a chance to be a rebound. And then you're just gonna be that person for him for like a minute, and then he's gonna be like, bye. And that happens a lot. So that's why I'm saying that. But if you do really have a crush on somebody, I'd say leave the relationship alone, honestly, because you don't want to, you know, ruin that bond for somebody else. I wouldn't want somebody to have a crush on my boyfriend, so catch his hands.
Next caller! Next caller! Next caller!
How can you tell if they really love you? Okay, love has nothing to do with material stuff. If they buy you all the things in the world, that's cute, that's cool. Okay, whatever. They probably like you. But if they love you, they will do stuff for you that they wouldn't do for anyone else. They will make sacrifices for you. They will make room for you in their life. It's their actions, what they would do for you. Man, you got me in my feelings. Yeah, if they really love you, they will do anything they can to make you, or help you become a better person, help you grow together, get you to where you need to be, and at the same time, you gotta love them and do the same for them. So then, you know, relationship, that's how it goes. Boom. But if they really love you, you know, their actions will show for sure. Unless it's fake love. Straight up to my face, yeah. Straight up to my face. Okay, so he follows a lot of Asian accounts and likes almost every girl's post that reveals the girl. Should I be concerned? I feel like it's not as deep to them as females see it. I mean, it's just a bunch of girls on Instagram. It's most likely even photoshopped and fake anyways. But if he really, really cares about you and he's not like DMing people and like being friendly, then I don't think you should be worried. As long as you're confident in yourself and you know your worth, you know that you're beautiful. You can't really compare yourself to people on Instagram. What do I do if their ex is trying to keep... What do I do if their ex... Oh my god, I'm freaking stupid. What do I do if their ex keeps trying to start problems with me because we're together? Oh, shoot. Girl, I can relate. Okay, so the girl that was with your man first, If she's trying to start problems with you, you know, we just gotta put the gloves on, you know, get in the ring, because we're not doing that. We don't need, he shouldn't even be in contact with her, honestly, if she's starting, especially if she's starting problems. It's just jealousy, it's just emotions, because that's how females are. They think with their emotions. If that's really happening, I suggest just don't entertain it. I was just kidding about the whole boxing thing, but don't entertain it. Just make sure that she doesn't really have contact with you and doesn't have your information or your address, or you know, because some girls go crazy. They will go crazy. It's your boyfriend now, so you deserve to not have freaking static in the background. So how do I tell my crush how I really feel about her? How do you tell your crush how you really feel? So one, find the right time, because I know a lot of situations where people have told people, hey, I really like you, but I know you're in a situation, or like, hey, I really like you, but we're like best friends, and like, you talk to a lot of people, or like, hey, I really like you. And think about the timing for sure, and then also think about what kind of relationship you already have, because if you don't have a foundation relationship, it's probably not going to last, because it's really good to be friends with people for a while before you actually start to be in a relationship with them, because I don't know, I feel like those types of relationships really tend to last longer. If you really don't know how they feel, just be ready for rejection. Don't get butthurt over rejection, and just be honest, be open. Make sure that they're not uncomfortable. Make sure it's like a really chill environment, nothing too hasty. Next question. Oh, how do I get my best friend back? Again, I don't know the situation, but if something happened between you guys, and honestly, you gotta work it out. You gotta be able to communicate, and man, I wish I knew what happened, dude. But, because that really is a big factor if like you did something wrong and they don't like you anymore. But redeeming all your mistakes and just apologizing if you have to, if that's what, like, if you have something to apologize for. Be a bigger person in the situation, and I don't know if that will like 100% get somebody back in your life, but I've lost a lot of friends, a lot, okay? Not in a like I'm like a horrible person way, but like people drift apart a lot, and even if it's your best friend for 10 years, they might even drift apart too. Not you, Hannah, I still got your back, but friendships come and go, but you could really try and work it out and communicate, but there's not much you can really do. Like, you can't control how they feel, so that one's a really tough one, but yeah. How do you know if he's faithful? That's hard too. I have huge trust issues. If you're feeling iffy about something, just ask, and hopefully he's honest and open with you. You really never know, because people can make a whole different persona when they're with you, but then when they're behind your back, they could be a whole nother person, and you really don't know what they're doing. So that one's a tough one. But if you ever feel iffy about something, they shouldn't be offended if you ask, you know. If they really care about you, they will be honest and they will be open. Okay, I'm gonna do a couple more. You know, it's a long video, but we're getting some juicy information, and that's okay. I want a relationship, and I have so much love to give, but I'm ugly and girls don't want me. Say you're ugly one more time.
I swear to God.
You're not ugly. I promise you that. That's the problem right there in your sentence. That's the problem, my dear. You have an amazing personality, and you know that. I know you, so we know that. I'm a huge believer in the law of attraction, so if you're just saying, yeah, I'm ugly and girls don't want me, that's going to be reality. You need to love yourself. You need to love your beautiful curls. I know you got them good curls. You need to love all the freckles on your face. You need to love your whole body, your whole personality. You just need to love it yourself. No one's going to ever be able to love you if you don't love yourself. Saying nobody will want you? Yeah, no one's going to want you if you say that out, like, to the universe. Like, if I'm like, every day I'm depressed, I'm so sad, I'm so depressed, like when I was sad back then, a couple months ago, yeah, that was reality because I kept saying it out loud. If you put that stuff out into the universe, it's gonna become your reality because you're mentally just creating this reality. I'm not trying to be harsh or anything, but just, you know, just love yourself. You are such an amazing, amazing person. You never should feel low about yourself, no matter how you look. Don't ever compare yourself to anyone else because you can't. Everyone is just incomparable to everybody because no one can ever look like you. No one can ever be the type of beautiful that you are because you are just unique, you know? Anyways, I'm just getting so passionate. Anyway, I gotta take a breather. What do you do when you tell that person to text you back and they never text you back? Girl. Okay, so if they never text you back, they either, one, may be a bad texter. Don't take it personally. 2, they just they're not interested in you, and that's the hard truth. Or 3, I don't know. I would say just text them one more time. That's it. Don't be the one that's like this. Hello? Question mark? Are you gonna answer? Hello? 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 Don't be that one, because that's super annoying. And that will make them not like you even more, but I would say just honestly be patient for a minute, send one more text, and that's it. Don't keep trying because you're just gonna make yourself look desperate, honestly. So yeah, talking to someone for 2 weeks and we've said I love you to each other. What? Okay. And he's my age but not showing his face.
Child.
You said I love you to each other? 2 weeks. Moving a little fast here, but Andy's not showing his face. So he isn't, I'm confused. So you don't know what this dude looks like. You've been talking to him for 2 weeks, and he said I love you. I think there's a lot of problems here. It could be a catfish, I don't know the situation. Definitely don't invest yourself in this type of thing because it sounds like something iffy with the stiffy, but you're gonna have to DM me again and we're gonna have to sort things out, my girl. Being intimate scares me. So yeah, it's not for everybody. Everybody's gonna find their certain partner. If it scares you now, maybe it's not the right time. Just gotta find the right person, you gotta find someone to be comfortable with. Just like a little baby swimming for the first time, just throw yourself in the pool and see if you float, you know? It's not for everybody, it's not. And that's okay. Get comfortable with yourself first, maybe. And if you really find somebody that you're comfortable with, that you love, that you trust, please, that will help you break out of the ice a little bit more. So what do you do when you're left undelivered for more than 20 minutes?